So March leading 2-1 here at the GER as Eynesbury look to get the game back underway. March now kicking from left to right as we view. Nichols Benson with the throw back in, and they win the free kick midway inside the March Town half. Eynesbury look to claw back. It's all square. Nichols Benson with the free kick. Gill calls, looks to punch. Free ball. Cleared away and then smashed over by Judge. Good chance there for Eynesbury to get back into this. But Judge skews over the chance after Gill mispunches and Gilly's header doesn't find a teammate. And March look to rebuild from the back with Garner. Looking for the runner Friend. But doesn't beat Butler. That's a loose ball back out to Garner. Now Romanos. Tackled there by goal scorer Timberlake. But he can only find the feet of Jonah Gill in goal for March. There's Callaghan. And cleared back away onto Callaghan's head. Into midfield. Now Santos. Trapped back by Saunders. Does well, and he's not fouled by Santos. Told to get up. It was close for Slama. Looked like he broke the March offside trap there. But nothing doing. Cowie on the run, looking to beat Judge, but Judge gets there first, hooks away. Time for another Emmington long throw in. In it comes. Onto the head of Gillies and Jekyll's claims. Jekyll sporting what looks like a black hairband with ponytail. Volleys away only onto head of Burrows. Timberlake loses the ball. Now Saunders plays in Friend. Friend through on goal in behind. One-on-one with Jekyll's. It's Jack Friend. But he can only find the scaffold end instead of the back of the net. He misses the top right corner. Very clear chance for March there to make it 3-1. As we approach the 50th minute of this game. Still March 2, Eynesbury 1. Judge looking to head back. Cowie reading the danger, but Jekyll's is there to break up any chance of a March attack. And he volleys clear. Over the head of Emmington. Chased down by Slama. Looking to feed off scraps there, but Emmington does well to hold off the striker. And Saunders in midfield into Friend. Into Romanos. Tracked down by Timberlake. Hooks away down the line. Right down the line. Gillies unable to keep the ball in play for March. To Fox. Now Santos, Romanos. Wins back possession over to Brumby. Toe tapping his way into the Eynesbury half, finds Saunders. No, sorry, finds Cowie, left-footed cross in towards Craig Gillies, but he's ruled offside. Quick free kick to York. Closed down by Friend, but York hacks away. Into Gill.
Repeat. Good.
Everything being closed down, and Marshall wins. Stops March from launching another attack, but only for a short period of time. And here's Timberlake battling with Romanos, who wins. In fact, the second March Town goal tonight from Gillies, who notched 17 goals in all competitions last season, and he's looking to repeat that feat here as Eynesbury make a mistake at the back and have to hack it into the main stand. So it's Emmington. If you're a Marchtown supporter, you know what he's going to do. Here he comes. Long throw in onto Romanos, and then to Gillies. Kicked up into the air by York. Over to Slama. Beats Garner, looking to beat him for pace, but Garner tracks back and he's covered by Saunders, who then hacks away out of the ground. So York looking to emulate what Emmington has achieved, and that is a dangerous long throw in on this near side. Here he comes. Romanos with a towering header, and York with a volley, but nobody home for Eynesbury.
Yeah, that one time. Well done. Good straight. Well son. Now we make it a blue ball. Now we make it a blue ball. We repeat. Repeat.
Into Slama, looking for the runner Marshall, who's deemed offside. He's through on goal otherwise. And he's definitely not happy with the linesman's decision there. Not the first time this evening. To Cowie, into the box, into Craig Gillies, he pokes home in front of the scaffold end. That's easy as you like for Craig. That's his second of the evening. Cowie with the ball on the left hand side, cross into Gillies, he was unmarked and all he had to do was poke it past Jekyll's, which he did with aplomb, into the bottom corner. And on 56 minutes, it's Marchtown 3, Eynesbury Rovers 1. Second goal of the league campaign so far, and we're only into the second game. And Gillies at the GR again, pounces when it matters most for March. 3-1. Eynesbury frustrated with the fact that Marshall was offside just a few moments earlier before the goal and have paid the price for sloppy defending. But they come again with York looking to launch another long throw in. Here he comes. Into the penalty box it goes, near post, but left wisely by March. Out for a goal kick. And Romanov looking to find Friend, who keeps it in play on this right hand side, looks to beat Dickerson but finds Garner instead, hacked away by Eynesbury, who in fact last season, away from home in all competitions, lost more games than won. 13 defeats on the road, 7 victories out of 22 games. Something they'll be looking to improve very much upon this time round. But they might not have the chance to do so with Emmington the throw-in. Dickerson retrieves and Saunders is there to cover for Garner, being pressed by Marshall. Turns well, back to Saunders, who then goes back to Gill, hooks away to Callahan, flicks on. Gillies pushed in, it seems like a fair challenge. And Santos falls over. March look to press again on this right hand side. Ball staying in play into Jekyll's, pressed by 2 March players and forced to hack away out of the ground. March looking to seal the deal here tonight as they restored their 2-goal cushion.
Come on!
Here's Burrows.
Come on!
Nobody home. Long throw in. Callahan wins into Burrows.
Come on! Urgency! Come on! Yes, he's back there!
Now Dickerson. Switch ball over to Nichols Benson. That's a beauty. That's a beauty if it reached him, as it goes out of play. Gillies, challenged by two Eynesbury players, doesn't win that battle this time. Now Nichols Benson hooks towards Marshall, but falls too long, falls to the feet of Gill. If March are going to be successful this season, home form will prove key. And from tonight's first home fixture of the season for the first team, they'll look to get off to the perfect start, and they're doing that just now. But they'll have to weather any Eynesbury storms that come their way. And they look to make a substitution. Sam Green prepares to come on. So Green on, and Sam Garner comes off.
Emo, make sure lots of that. Scotty, lots of that. Stay on the pitch, boys. Talking more. Stay on the pitch and help me. Taylor, get back in the game. Take control. Come on. Stay on, boys.
It's a bit of a drinks break here while Eynesbury have a man down for treatment. And looks like an imminent substitution to be made for Eynesbury. I think it's Dammy Nichols Benson that's trotting off here. In his place is Cam Harris. So Friends, play resumes into Gillies, but York does well, heads on. Into the path, looking to find Harris straight into the game, but the ball just goes astray. Marshall into Harris. Loses the ball. That's a lovely zip ball from Emmington to Gillies, finding the runner Friend. He's through on goal. Again, it's Jack Friend on his right foot. But again, it's the same result, wide of the mark for last season's top scorer. He did get off the mark on Saturday at Bugbrook St Michael's. Tonight he's struggling to find the target as he drifted a shot wide with his weaker right foot. Another substitution for Eynesbury. So coming off is Mario Santos. And in his place is Archie Palmer. March looking to break again. Friend hooking across towards Gillies, but Jekyll's reads the danger and prevents further damage. Sainsbury look to start again. Callahan into Palmer, but Brumby has it on the left hand side. Now Romanos, who's played very well tonight in midfield, a stronghold for March. Now Callahan into Burrows on this right hand side. Lovely Cruyff turn to weave his way into midfield, feeds Friend. He's onside, it's Jack Friend again, and he's denied again. Jekyll's with a superb save down low, just get his body in the way of the Friend shot from close range. Vital for Rovers. Here's Brumby again. Played it straight out. Now Slama, fouled by Romanos in the midfield. Slama looking for the quick free kick, but blocked by Romanos. March try to slow things down. So left footed from Dickerson, curling in, headed away by Emmington. Been a rock at the back for March tonight. And Slama. Now Saunders, but trying a speculative lob from way out inside his own half. Nobody home. Friend deemed offside, having been, he would have been clean through. And York, he's up top looking to go up front, the central defender, but he could be caught out if he's not careful. And Friend charges down Jekyll's, who can only play it to Green. Tries to thread in Gillies, intercepted well. Starting to become end to end now.
Yellow! Give him it, change the angle, relax.
Now Dickerson. Into the box it goes, all the way to the back post. But it's only a goal kick. Looked as if it was York that was getting there. And Gill had to get down in case that did sneak in at the near post. But luckily for him it did not. So Gill kicks it up long. Romanos winning the header. Emmington volleying forward. Now Burrows on this near side. Into Green, being pressured by 3-8 players from Eynesbury. But Burrows does well. Back to Burrows, fortunately for him. Lovely bit of skill there to find a man. But trying to find Friend in behind. Friend battling, does so. And he wins the corner. Off Butler. And it's Marshall that's down on the halfway line. Like he needs some treatment as well. So another substitution for Eynesbury. It's Josh Marshall coming off. And in his place will be Ryan Baxter. As Eynesbury look to do what they can to find a way back into this contest. So it's Friend to take on this near side. Whipped in, left-footed up towards the back post. Romanos headed on. For Green, back to Friend, first time. In towards Giddies, headed away again. Cowie retrieves. Into Emmington. Cuts inside, right-footed. Looking for a pass. Does so with Green. Time. Tempted to shoot. Does so. And saved by Jekylls at this bottom corner. Another corner for March. March again have got their tails up here as they look for the killer fourth goal. Looks like Emmington to take. Right to the back post, nobody home, too much power on that. Goal kick to Eynesbury. Callahan wins the header. Into Saunders. Now Green. Out to Brumby. Acres of space. Friend. Now Cowie. Neat link up play from March from the youngsters. Cowie into Friend. Left footed strike! Right across the face of goal and just evades the foot of Gillies. Otherwise that would have been 4-1. Emmington wins the header over to Dickerson. Callahan again. Now Burrows jumps. Offside called against Rovers. Emmington with a long ball across to Cowie, and it's successful right onto the youngster's boot. Takes a touch inside, can't beat his man. I think that's Harris over there, but Romanos has it. In for Brumby. He has to go back to Green now. Saunders into Brumby, now Romanos retains possession. Now out to Cowie, he's got some time. Left footed cross to the back post, but into the arms of Jekyll's on his goal line as he motivates his team to push forward. To march straight onto the press, onto the Eynesbury back line. Jekyll's has it. Nearly caught out by Friend there, and Eynesbury lose the ball, quite sloppy there inside their own half. The Marchtown machine is surely turning now. Emmington gears up again for the throw in, looking to create a problem for Eynesbury, but he can't do so. Now Green loses possession to Palmer. And hooked away. It seems as if Eynesbury have beaten the offside trap. I think they have, you know. In behind. What can they do from here? Hold up the ball. Into Dickerson. And the dummy. Into Shane Fox, but seemed like it caught him off guard, and it's a chance gone begging for the visitors.
Come on! Wait, that's what happens when you don't get right in it. Just hold this way. Look after it.
It goes. Romanos wins, but can only head to an Eynesbury player. Pressure on Eynesbury.
Back in.
Callahan going to be challenged for the head. Pushed in the back there by Baxter. Free kick to March. So from inside March's own half, Emmington with the free kick. And it goes. Cowie keeps it in. Does well, jinks his way past two defenders. But it's shielded out. Play. And with just under 10 minutes to go, it's Marchtown 3, Eynesbury Rovers 1.
on. Come on!
March lining up a substitution here. Lewis Gibson prepares to come on. And I think could be, well, we'll find out who. I believe it is Jack Saunders coming off. He slowly makes his way off the pitch, to the frustration of Eynesbury.
Come on then, come on!
He's put in a shift tonight, as Jack Saunders. Been creative in that midfield, covering in defence when need be. A solid night. Gillies goes down under pressure. Eynesbury don't communicate as the ball bounces. Gibson goes down under the challenge. Free kick given by the referee. Again around 25 yards out from goal, but taken quickly onto Gillies on the right side. Goes for the shot straight down the throat of Jekyll's in the goal. And then Eynesbury look to launch a counter of their own with Palmer. It's a waste of a ball down the right hand side, nobody there. Disappointing, with players coming up to support him.
Hey, first and second balls back, come on!
Seems as if Romanus has lost a boot in that challenge with Timberlake. But nonetheless, it's a throw in. Now Emmington, long throw in towards Gillies, beaten to the ball by York. As Emmington prepares to launch another one of his speciality throw-ins. Now Gibson, just come on, into Emmington. Back heel to Gibson, takes a touch, whips it into the back post, into Jack Friend. He's got time to shoot. He does so, left-footed. Oh, that was heading top corner bound. Had it not been for a vital header, I think that was from York. Keeper looked beaten. He could not have got it any further into that top corner had it not been for the defender. Corner kick to March. Just over 4 minutes left of normal time to play. March look to close this game out. Corner in. Near post. Jekyll claims at the second attempt. And Emmington, who took the corner, wins the ball back. Now Palmer. We're heading towards last chance saloon now for Eynesbury. Free kick comes in from Dickerson, but cleared away to Cowie. Now Brumby, a long ball forward towards Friend, who's being tracked by Palmer. Now Jekyls wins the header, but Cowie claims, keeper's off his line. Blocked by Palmer. Eynesbury have it. As York looks to break through. Looked like he broke the offside trap there as March tried to play a high line. Linesman again saves the day for March. But York looked like he broke the trap there. He was very close to doing so, otherwise he'd have been one-on-one with Gill. And who knows after that point. But Cowie's there, he's in behind. Has to hold the play up in the corner, but finds Gibson. Crosses in towards the back post for Gillies, heads back on. Kicked away from Friend, now Green. Volleyed and deflected out for a corner ball. As Rob Conyard looks to come on as a second half substitute for March in the final knock-ins of this United Counties League Premier Division South fixture. March will take the short corner with Gillies, looking to shield the ball, but doesn't do so very well, and seems as if the referee pointed for an Eynesbury throw-in, but not to be. Now March have it in the corner again. Bit of a scuffle happening there, I think, with Danny Emmington involved. It seems as if Palmer tried to win the ball back physically. So March try to keep it in the corner again, but Eynesbury win back possession. So March desperately tried to make a substitute. Manager Ash Taylor bellowing at the referee, and he finally gets his wish. Rob Conyard coming on as he replaces Jack Friend, who's been unlucky for large parts of this game. Perhaps could have had a hat-trick, but nonetheless he's played an important part here in what looks like to be March Town's second win of the campaign so far. Now Burrows breaks into space here, finds Gillies on this near side, now plays in Burrows, muscled, shoulder to shoulder, with Butler, I think, in the corner. And Eynesbury get the free kick. So we enter stoppage time at the GL. March look to make another substitute late on here. New signing Sol Goodby, who came on as a substitute in the win over Bugbrook St Michael's at the weekend. And he'll be replacing Ephraim Romanos, who's put in a very competent shift in midfield for the Hares tonight. A fine signing indeed. So in it comes. Emmington to win and hacks away. So what can Eynesbury do? Can they get a second goal of the evening? We'll find out in a few moments. As Baxter launches in a throw. In it goes, flicked on towards the back post, headed back in, and Gill gathers and falls to the floor. All in arms, easy as you like for the March keeper. Cowie in behind, headed back to the keeper, who claims. So Dickerson to take. Callahan gets a face full of ball there. And Gillies climbs over but illegally, and it's a free kick to Eynesbury. Promising position on the right edge of the penalty box. So it looks like Slammer to take, right footed. Similar position to the Emmington goal in the first half. Here he comes, Slammer, right into the wall. And he then fouls Gillies, I think, and March will just slow the game down as we creep towards full time. And the referee comes out and books Jonah Gill for time wasting. Perhaps to the relief of the Eynesbury management. So headed on to Conyard, plays it out to Burrows on this right hand side, looks to find Conyard again, does so. He then finds Gibson, left hand side, Back to Brumby. Now Green. Into Brumby again. And back to Green in midfield. Looking for the pass to Burrows. Man coming onto his shoulder. Cuts inside. Looks to find the right pass. But can't find a teammate. And the ball is lost. And Emmington is there and hacks away again. Slammer is free as a bird, but not anymore as Callaghan closes him down. Tries to beat two March players, but can't do so. Gillies has it. Now to Conyard, holds it, but Timberlake wins the ball back. Referee gives a free kick to March after Timberlake challenged Conyard for the ball. So Gibson into Gillies, and that is full time at the GR. Well, it was feisty towards the end, especially second half, but nonetheless Marchtown got the job done in their first home league game. Danny Emmington kicked things off for the Hares with a fine free kick on 29 minutes. Then 15 minutes later, after Evan Jekyll's spilled an Emmington throw in for Eynesbury, Gillies was there for March to pop home the loose ball into an empty net. Calum Timberlake did give the visitors some hope at the end of the first half with a smart finish into the bottom corner. But after several attempts to try and break the March offside trap, they could not do so, and Gillies in the second half was able to punish Rovers. After a fine bit of play on the left hand side, Gillies was there inside the box. Space and time to finish into the bottom corner. And that is how it stayed as Marchtown continue their winning run, albeit 2 games, but nonetheless it is the best start they can make to life in the United Counties League Premier Division South. It finishes here at the GR, Marchtown 3, Eynesbury Rovers 1.